And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with another exclusive interview during Black Tuesdays, the ultimate shopping experience. And tonight, I have the pleasure and honor of presenting to some, maybe introducing to many others, but you all being the producers, the directors, the founders of SHOWTIME Productions. Can y'all put your hands together? Mr. Johnny Sizemore, Mr. Kerrick Montonio, the fact that you guys are here. And I was actually a part of the sold out hit stage play, What Lies Beneath. First of all, how proud we are of you guys for what you do to continue to bring excellence to urban theater. So I know you guys have some exclusive details. We not going to give it all to them in this first segment of your exclusive interview, but for people that's wanting to know more about what you do, your service, how you got started, I don't know what you want to give them, but this is your time to share literally with the world about SHOWTIME Productions.
Well, we are an example of getting it out of the mud, starting from the bottom, and now we're here.
Yeah.
We've been on this journey for about 6 years now. We started with absolutely nothing. When I say nothing, I mean no money, no insight on how to do this thing. We just had vision and determination, and God did the rest.
Oh wow!
So we started back in 2016. We did our very first stage play,
which Miss Jazzy hosted, by the way, in the building.
Miss Jazzy has been with us since
the very beginning. Yes.
And to see our growth from then to now. It's just an example. When you're faithful to God, God is faithful to you, and He makes your dreams reality. And so that's what we're doing now. We're making other people's dreams reality.
And you know, the fact that you are offering opportunities for these actors and actresses. I heard one of your actors say that since he has been with you, you've given him television opportunities year after year, and that you've changed his life forever. So to be able to know that you are impacting the lives of the people with opportunities for your plays. There's people that are watching right now to say, I've seen your work. I want to get connected. How do they go through this whole process of maybe even getting on the roster to say, hey, how can I get in your play at SHOWTIME?
Well, first of all, anybody that is a part of our organization and they have that testament, that's what we do it for. We don't do it for ourselves. Like if you notice any type of promotional material, it's always focused around our cast because that's what we like to spotlight and showcase. But anybody that's wanting to be a part of our organization, first they have to make sure that they're following us, either following us on our individual pages. We have SHOWTIME Productions GDL on Instagram and Facebook. Each one of our projects have their own social media. Like if you make sure that you're streaming Complicated the series, it's on Tubi right now.
Yes.
Follow Complicated on Instagram and Facebook, and we got some new stuff coming real soon. I don't know if we dropping all
well, I don't know if we want to tell them just yet because again, they are our featured spotlight entrepreneurs of Black Tuesday, the ultimate shopping experience. And what better way just to honor you and let you really share your story. So again, I remember hearing you say it had been 3 years though since you had done a play, and when you came back for this sold out crowd, what do you say to the people that support you?
Oh, thank you. Like we didn't know what to expect going back into it because life has changed since COVID. So COVID caused us to shut down production. We're doing live theater shows. And so, during that time, we took a 3-year break. And it's like I told Kerrick when I said, let's go back and pull one of our shows out and let's go back to the stage. Because that's where our heart is. Like, theater is where actors are born. I don't care what nobody else says. Like, actors who do come to theater, they're the most polished actors when they come to our television and film spectrum. There was so much going on in the city the same night as our event. So I was like, man, should we cancel our event? Because you got Charlie Wilson at the Bilo Center. But the way y'all showed up.
It was crazy because, the show was Saturday. Going into that Monday before the show, we weren't even at half capacity for the theater.
Wow.
So the theater seats, how many?
Like, almost 500.
Almost 500. We were like at 130 tickets on Monday.
Wow.
By Saturday, by SHOWTIME, it was sold out.
Wow.
It was amazing. We didn't expect it. We were going to put on a great show regardless of who was there. But I mean, it made us so proud that everybody showed up and supported. The cast worked really hard.
Wow.
The crew, everybody that's a part of our organization, they put their blood, sweat, and tears into this production, and we wanted people to be there to see it, and they were there.
And like the audience, they soaked this show up. Like we were in the booth, we were recording the event, so we were in the booth and we could not hear in the booth. So I'm like, as the show was going, I'm like, darn, Kerrick, I said, they're getting into it. Like I couldn't hear nothing, but by intermission, like people were ranting and raving. What did you think, Stephanie? Was there?
Well, listen, for me, the whole storyline of what you guys put together, that the emotions, the real life issues that people were dealing with in this play, everybody knows somebody if it's not knocking on their front door. But I will also piggyback. I remember interviewing your pastors, Pastor Kenny and Tasha Kyles, and I said, what one word, if you could explain? And they said, excellent. I mean, it was with such a spirit of excellence, down to the whole musical production. Big shout out to Devin Scott and the music department. You know, I gotta plug Devin to drop that new holiday Sam. Do y'all better go check it out. Y'all follow Devin Scott. But no, seriously, the music, the vocals, unmatched. I've never attended a play that I could honestly say with the level of the quality of the anointing of the oil that's in the throat of your singers that really get down with y'all. Listen.
And that's our biggest thing, Stephanie. Like, if we're gonna do it, like Tiffany Lachey say, if you're gonna do it big all the way around. And one thing our pastor's been teaching about is doing everything in the spirit of excellence. Excellence is not an option. Like you don't have no option not to be excellent. Absolutely. That's the bare minimum. And so we wanted to make sure that people knew that they were coming to get an experience from the time they drove from the parking lot to the time they walked out. It was an experience from top to bottom.
Absolutely. Well, you've definitely set the stage. We're going to get ready to take this now to a commercial break because I know the 411 on the exclusive interview that's about to drop. But after this commercial break, we're going to switch, and I'm going to allow my co-host, Miss Tiffany Lachey, and she's going to hear it exclusively. Just like many of you that are watching and many of you that are in the building tonight will hear some exclusive details about what's happening next with Showtime Production. But in the meantime, y'all make sure y'all go to Tubi and y'all subscribe and follow them on all social media platforms. But let them know, most importantly, let Miss Jazzy introduce you to them. Y'all check this commercial out.
You just become this grand diva that I refuse to deal with. No, Millie, that was not my fault. You know how I get when I got my Sasha Fierce wig on? You what?
I hate to break up the Spice Girls, but look.
Really?
I gotta get to class. And I don't even know what to say. It's nice to see you. New hair. Looks like new butt. I mean, you just...
You work for me. Listen, you are a W-2 employee. You know what that means? That means we work together. What's up, man?
How you doing?
You all right?
Oh, yeah. I'm better now that you're here. Right.
I said, is everybody good?
Right.
Listen, man. Either you're a comedian or a clown. Either way. I'm gonna let that slide.
What in the hell are you doing showing your face up here tonight? Why are you asking me questions that you already have the answers to, Dallas? I remember.
Tell them why I'm not in school.
Caleb, don't do this.
Lorraine.
Oh. Please.
I don't fight this. Whatever it is that you're talking about, it's in your head, man. What is this? What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about? I'm talking about your damn Major Payne looking brother-in-law. That's what I'm talking about.
You gonna tell the whole world who I am? Well, here you go. Hello, world. I'm Dallas. Great.
Figure out why I was acting kind of strange. guess I wasn't ready for a big change.
Yes. I hope y'all were enjoying that. I am Tiffany Lachey, and I'm so honored to be sitting on the stage with Kerrick, Montonio, and Mr. Johnny Sizemore of Showtime Productions. That was just a snippet of some of the incredible work that not only you all put in, but your amazing cast and crew. Now, we only have a short period of time, so I'm going to jump right on in. Y'all said y'all have some exclusive news, so I want the tea. Tell us what's coming up for Showtime Productions.
Well,
Good.
there's so many amazing things that are happening. We're currently in production for season 2 of Complicated, the series.
Yes, come on, y'all. If you haven't seen season 1, make sure I've seen it. I watched it. It was amazing. It took me on a roller coaster ride. It's great for streaming. We got December coming up. Many of you are going to be at home.
Yes.
It's a great time for you to binge watch it.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. So outside of that, we just got greenlit to do our first spinoff, which is Complicated Atlanta, coming in 2023.
Yes!
So
Wow.
I'm super excited about that.
Y'all just dropped that. Wait a minute. Did you hear it? You know what? As a matter of fact, when we were just watching the commercial, I noticed that the website says Showtime Productions GVL.
Mhm.
And in that moment, all I kept thinking was, yeah, because that's just the Greenville sector, because you got so many more cities and so many more countries to be able to add to that. So that's super exciting. Atlanta, Showtime is on the way.
Yes,
it's
sir.
Showtime in Atlanta.
Period.
So what else we have to look forward to, Kerrick?
So right now we don't have anything locked in, but everybody that was at the stage play, we are currently working on touring the show.
Come on. Did y'all hear that? Touring the show, that means taking it from city to city, country to country.
Period.
Now, from one side of the globe to the other side of the globe. And what else?
And so, as we're doing this theater journey, there's a young lady. She has a book out that we are going to work alongside with her to turn her book into a stage play. The title is "The Church Can Go to Hell."
Well, I know this young lady. You don't know her name is December Rose. So go check out that book.
Period.
That is huge. That's amazing. That's you guys creating opportunities for other people. And not only doing that, but to get real life stories out. And this is therapeutic for so many people.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know, many of you guys may not know, but in November of 2012, I was shot in the chest. I have a bullet that sits 2 inches from my heart today. And I suffered from PTSD very bad for years after that. And this became my therapy. This is how I coped and got healed from that. And so, when people see what we do, this is why I put my all into it. Because I could have lost my mind. It's a lot of things, but God is so faithful. He is a man of his word, and he continues to open doors after doors because of our hard work and our faithfulness.
Absolutely.
And what we do is not just for us, it's for so many people who would have never had the opportunity, or who may have had the desire to do it, but they didn't feel like they were worthy enough. I came from absolutely nothing. And look at what God is doing.
In that moment, all I keep thinking, I'm bouncing because I'm thinking, the devil thought he had you.
Period.
He thought your life was over. I'm thinking of that song. But that's when God showed up, right? And he turned it. So we are so excited for you and Kerrick. This is Johnny Sizemore, Kerrick Montonio of Showtime Productions. They have, did you say, was it Collateral Damage or
What
is
lies
it?
in these?
No, that's Atlanta.
Complicated.
They got so many things,
so
y'all.
many things.
It's so many. Y'all got so much to watch over this Christmas holiday. But they have Complicated. Did I say it right? I'm messing up. Complicated Atlanta is coming. They're touring What Lies Beneath. Yep. Oh my goodness. And they're in production for, is it Collateral?
Season 2.
Season 2, Complicated.
Absolutely.
They got so much stuff. You got to follow them on all social media platforms. Where can they find you, Kerrick?
So they can find me. I'm Kerrick Montonio on Facebook, and then I am Mr. Montonio on on Instagram?
Montonio.
And I am Mr. J Sizemore on Instagram and Johnny Sizemore on Facebook. Also follow all of our business pages, Showtime Production GBL on Instagram and Facebook, Complicated_ the series, and Complicated_ Atlanta. And also head over to iTunes, wherever you get your music, and download Devin Scott, Old Holy Night, new single.
Get it. Devin Scott is a part of the musical production team, and he's actually in a lot of the productions that you do. I'm a fan, so I say support Devin Scott. He is in the building tonight. He should have just ran up on the stage. But we're so excited about what you all are doing. And you know what? Before we get out of here, I want to encourage some of y'all. I heard y'all say in the first half that on Monday, the show is on a Saturday. We had 150 tickets sold to a arena that sold 500, and by Saturday God turned that thing and you had a sold out show. So that just goes to show it doesn't matter when it is. Don't give up, because God is not finished yet, but you can't give up. You have to keep going.
And also in there you have to be consistent regardless if it was 150, whether it was 2 or whether it was 500. You got to give people your absolute best, no matter what circumstances make you bring.
That's right. Tyler Perry started with about 3 in the audience, something like that. Now look at him. And that's what we're looking at today. So y'all make sure you go and support Kerrick, Montonio, Johnny Sizemore, their whole cast and crew. Follow Showtime Productions, and y'all can find them everywhere because they are everywhere. We're going to Atlanta. We're touring. It's going to be amazing. We thank y'all so much for coming tonight. This is our featured entrepreneur of Black Tuesdays, and to shop with them, you just need to go to that streaming platform called Tubi and go on and hit that complicated.
Let it run all night long.
And just let it run. Go to sleep, wake up, and still be complicated because it's complicated out here. Okay, so that's how you can support them. Is there anything else that you'd like the viewers to know or to do?
Yeah, make sure you guys follow us on all of our social media.
Like we said
before.
Tell
your friends, your family. We also do have additional projects on our website that you guys can order or stream on YouTube for free. So blow up this hashtag Showtime Productions, hashtag Complicated the Series. And y'all also make sure you guys are listening to the Tiffany Lachey Show every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. And you guys, it's your day. Sing it. And also support the Jazzy Report with Miss Jazzy. Listen, this is going to be another exclusive from my lips. We're going to make sure that we see Tiffany Lachey and Miss Jazzy on your TV screens.
Period.
That was from Jesus to his lips to your TV screen.
Period.
I'm excited about that. Remember, y'all, it's all about collaboration. We're not competing here, but we are the village. We can help to build each other up. And we're going to do that by supporting Showtime Productions, Complicated the Series, What Lies Beneath, Collateral Damage, and everything that they do and then what's coming from you. Now, it's time for us to get out of here. I'm going to tell you, when you do it big all the way around. Period. And we'll see y'all next time. Thank you, Showtime Productions.